Morning all, Jules here from Joolse Designs and Creations. So what we're doing is a little bit of Roxy's weekly challenge, and it's playing on the Geli plate. Now I've only had this since Christmas and I've only played with it once or twice. Right, whoop. So I've been playing on book paper with stamps, and I will use these. I've been using stencils. That was a stamp. That one, that one, and that one. I did a rainbow one. Just picking up bits and pieces. So what I'm using is, I'm going to be working on book page at the moment. Now I've just got little small brays because it's just book pages, scraps. I've also got this that I want to do, and I'm going to have to cut this off, otherwise that might harm the... So it's just, and I was just spraying it with mica sprays and things. So I've got acrylics, I've got some, it's PBO and Cheapo, Covin and Co, Arts and Crafts, and some really cheapos that are just so transparent, but they're metallics, but they're quite good. For adding just little bits of metallics onto the plain colours. So what I'm wanting to do is, I'm wanting to do some bright colours. So I'm just doing a little bit. Oh. And we'll go with this. Now this is one of the it's ultraviolet, but it's got like a bit of it's iridescent, and it's a bit thick. I don't want to take anything off my take a lump out of my Geli plate. And I've got a green, and I'm saying I didn't want to do a lot, but you have to watch, because red and green makes brown. And I'll do this one first. And I've probably put a bit too much on. Now, apart from the cerise pink, these are transparent colours, which are good for backgrounds. And that's where I put too much on. And I'll just rub that off. And I've got some stamps. And these are just foam stamps. There is a video on how I made these. I'm just and we'll use a little circle one, and I'm just stamping it off. And I'm just letting it dry a bit, because what I want to do is put another colour on it. But I'm going to put one of the transparent colours on it. So I'm going to cover it in gold. I think that's dried enough. Well, It's this little bit along here. Right. And this is just, I think I got them for 50p. They're just, there's no, hardly any colour in them at all. But they just make a nice transparent background. Whoops. And we'll shove that back there, and we'll put this one on. And I think there's a lot of water on these, although they're acrylic. When you put it on, you tend to get like there's water on it, so it makes an interesting background. So no, not very good at all, but never mind. Just roll that in a bit. And we'll put some, I don't think that's even lifting, so what we'll do is we'll put that over here. Because these are just used as backgrounds for mixed media anyway. Whoops. Yeah, so you've got some like bubbly bits in them, so we'll shove them up there to dry. Just going to put this on here and pick up whatever I can from it. That'll do. Never waste anything on a jelly plate. And these little bits we can put more on. And these are just bits of book pages that I've used parts of it. Right, okay, so what I'll do is I'll clean this one, so we'll know not to use the gold. It must have a lot of water in it. And I'm sorry, but I see people's jelly plates and they've got like big globs of paint around them, and I don't like it, so I'll keep drying mine and cleaning it. Alright, so what we will use is, we'll use this one. So this is just says green yellow. And these have an iridescent bit in them as well. And I'm just mixing the colours in a bit. very nice spring colours. And I'll just clean my roller off on them. And what we're going to do now, we've got some nice dots. And again, they're just made of foam. I'm just stamping a bit on this wood because I'm wanting to do a wee sign that says away with the fairies, back soon. Now I've not done anything on wood before, not with a jelly plate anyway. So I don't know what it's going to be like. Ah, now I like that. I do like that. So that'll do for my fairy plate. And again, we'll do some bits. Oops. Again, ideal for fairy journals and woodland. And we'll pick up these bits. So I like that one. I'm trying to get a bit better about not cleaning. So we'll put here. Do you know, I'd be better off doing this, and then I can just put little bits on as I want. The only thing with these is they get, and we'll try a bit of this. This is quite an interesting colour. And again, I'm just mixing it in. I'm not wanting anything too grungy. Just wanting something quite muted. And I'm just stamping it off. And again, we'll try some of this. This has had gesso put on it. And it doesn't matter if the back gets dirty with the roller. So again, you've got the leaves. I quite like that. Now I do have some other bits of paper. Oops, don't do that. You're best off putting it down with your hands. Just the more firmer you are, the more that will come off. So that's, I'll put that up there. And what I'll do is This is a larger deco stencil that I brought back from Cyprus with me, and it's all clocks and things. Make sure I've got them up the right. I don't think it matters. Try and no, right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this one over the top. And I'm going to do the pink. And I think we'll have a bit of the iridescent green. And we'll put that one over there. Very nice. And we'll put this one in here. And this just lifts it off the stencil. Again, and I will lift the stencil up. There. And what I'm going to use is the tea pink over the top. Now I keep shoving everything on there so I can't roll them up. Okay. Yep. If you get lines in it, just don't worry about it too much. Now this is a full loop page with still a bit of string in it. And there we have it. So it's quite a nice background, and I will scan some of these because I want to use them in my digitals as well, and I'm just going to clean that off. Hand sanitizer cleans these properly. So I really should get the smaller ones out as well when I'm doing smaller bits of paper, but it's easier to work on this size because I've got the little round one. Right, so I'm going to try some of this bronze. I'm just going to let that dry a bit. In fact, I've got some. I think what we'll do is we'll do that one. And because it's eau de lavender, what I'll do is I'll do some pink. I'll do some of this pink. I've lost my stick. Do you know, I live in a pile system. I think most crafters do. And then we're going to use some ultramarine. It's a little bit more runnier. And we'll try a little bit of this. It's that washed out stuff. And we'll try a bit of the copper. Bronze, should I say. It's a lovely colour on me. Now the blue seems to have taken over, which is fine because it's an eau de lavender, so you do get blue lavender. And I'm going to do this on the back of here because this will have dried by now. Not sure if I like that one, but never mind. Go back over that and we'll lift it. Put that on there. And I'm just going to dry that off because I'm just going to lift it up with a bit of pink. Right, so this is rose pink. And these are just acrylic paints as well, but they're like very, very pale. And I'm just lightly going over this. Oh, excuse me. And again, we're just going to go with the book page. And this is just a Scottish law book, so it's an old one. It's no good because it's obviously been a student at law and they've but I think it was from the 1940 something or 1950 something, so the law's definitely changed. So that's quite nice. Quite like that. And what else do we have? I've got some of these are medium pearl acrylic paint, so we'll put some of these on. And what's this one? This one's mother of pearl. And what's this one? This one's sand. And it's this one I want. Quite like this one. It's like a navy blue, but it's a very iridescent. That's enough for that. And again, I'm just wanting a muted background. It's probably going to go grey, but never mind. And we'll try some of these. These are like pebbles. And again, not really bothered. It's the colours I'm looking for, not sort of like the dusky colours for the fairy journal as well. There we are. So that's a nice dusky colour. We'll put that one on. And what else have I got? We'll pick up some of these on here, I think. Might as well. So it's just given a little bit of dusky colour. We'll put some on this one. No, not going to get any more off that. So what we'll do is we'll call that a day. So I'm just going to clean that up. And sanitizer. I'll clean that. And when you put your stamps, you're best off putting your stamps, just laying them in a like a damp wet wipe, and then it stops them sticking, because like I've done, you put it on the paper and it sticks to the paper, because obviously it's got acrylic paint on. So that's cleaned that, so we'll just have a recap of what we've got. So we've got this one. This is my most favourite. We've got this one. We've got these little bits that we've been stamping on and getting all the bits. We've got that one. We've got this one. We've got two here. We've got that one and that one. Quite like that. I like that. I like that one. And when they dry a little different. That was me just cleaning my stamps, the daisy in the background. And that one, that's got sort of like the bubbles, so I can do some like bubble stamps on there. And we've got the two tags, and they've got sort of like they've got slight iridescent. Now these tags were embossed, but yeah, so these paints aren't that great for it. Now I think I got them out of Poundland. It's Let's Craft. Doesn't give you the ingredients, it just says metallic acrylic paint. But yeah, just adding iridescent. These are my favourite ones. These are the iridescent. So we've got violet blue, very June, which is a green yellow, violet blue, orange yellow. This one, blue black, which I love. That's just a green hue. I used ultramarine, I used yellow mid, rose, cerulean blue, orange, and I also used out of these, I used sand, tea pink, and rose pink. And we used a tiny bit of this one, the peacock green, and some of this antique gold, which wasn't very good. So I hope you get something out of this. There is, if you haven't got a jelly plate, you can make them. I've never had a go. It's made, I think, with aspic jelly and things like that. Maybe one day I will have a go. And see what it's like. See, that's the paper's kind of stuck to that, but they just there is a video for that. So I'm waffling again. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.